And that is the grid. We had 4 people lose out due to connection issues. Alright. Hopefully we don't get taken out again, like we did in race 1. We had to recover all the way from dead last. Let's hope everybody is a little bit more aware of themselves. Cartoon just starting out with streaming. Okay, did your first stream today? How did you? Were you playing Gran Turismo? Alright, nevertheless, let's go. Be careful, be careful. We can go a little bit later on the brakes. Alright, had to hit the anchors a little harder because everybody's all unsure themselves on turn 1. Gotta watch out for the dirty air. Whoa, CMB. Oh God! Dive bombers galore. Okay, that scared me. That genuinely scared me. I thought we were all gonna make it, but then all of a sudden that Toyota out of nowhere. Yikes! He completely forgot his braking point. Oh my God. The bad part is that I didn't gain anything. Oh, and you did it in VR too. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how people handle streaming in VR. I can imagine it's tricky during the race. I know one Gran Turismo streamer I follow, Rory Alexander, also known as Irius. He's done a few VR streams. I don't know if he does them actively. He did them a couple weeks ago. But I don't know if it's a regular thing. I wonder how he. I wasn't around for that. Oh, I went for it. That was a bit of a lunge. Rogue Skull has departed. I think that guy was the one who caused all that carnage. Him and the Alfa Romeo. For context, you need to brake in between 400 and 300 meters. Whoa, Blaze went a bit wide there. Alright, a bit of dirty air is affecting me, so... Oh, we got a raid! Hello! Hi, Ender. Solo raid. Nice to see you. I will try to catch up with the chat once we hit the main straight. Trying to keep up with this this duo up here. Yeah, I can imagine the difference. I can imagine the VR difference. Alright, there we go. We're keeping pace. Now, I don't know what compound these guys are on. But if they're on the mediums, or if they're on the softs, then I'm on good pace then. That was the case in the last lobby. We were chasing down one driver, and it turns out they were on the softs. I was on the mediums. And then when we both made our stops, I just pulled away. Easily. We're good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unsure of myself. Now, too far, too far. He gave me the gap, but I'm too far back to take it. Oh, this dirty air. It's messing with me. Ugh, lost so much time. Whoa, whoa, hi Zeno. How are you? Back in familiar territory tonight. But yeah, that was a nasty lap. That's ruined some momentum. We're rocking the Toyota Supra tonight. Whoa. That weight transfer. Oh. It's a tricky car. Despite those hiccups, I'm still maintaining this 5.8 gap on the Alfa Romeo behind me. In fact, it's kind of growing a bit. But I'm losing out to the guys ahead. But again, I will get faster. Need desert racing trucks. I mean, we do have the F-150 and the Toyota Tundra in this game. Although, I will see your monster trucks and raise you the Toyota Alphard, which I will show you guys later. One of the new cars added in the March update is basically a luxury SUV. No, not an SUV, a luxury van. Okay, I get it. You want a demolition derby. One of these days I'll play Twisted Metal on stream. To be honest, when I was trying to come up with my April Fool's streams, Twisted Metal Black was on my short list. Like, I was thinking about maybe playing that for April Fool's. Like a game that is completely against my ethos as a racing driver. Have a good race. I'm gonna go. Thank you for coming by, Cartoon, and thank you for the follow. My regards. Hope to see you in another stream sometime soon. All right, let's. I'll read that in a bit. Okay. Had a license song in mind. Nice. I hope I don't sound too dismissive. I'm very focusing. I'm very focused. Alright, I'm starting to catch back up to the guy in front. Nice and controlled. I don't know if the guy's starting to struggle with pace, but I'm reeling him in. Oh wait, I think now I'm rereading chat, and I know now I know what you're talking about with Twisted Metal Black. Yeah, I know about the license song. I mean, but come on, it's Rolling Stones. I would love to see them re-tackle Twisted Metal. I would love to see that series come back. Like, I feel like Twisted Metal 2012 was sent out to die. I felt like I need a new one. I need a new Twisted Metal. For those who have played it, what is your favorite car? 2012 needed DLC. Yeah. I feel like the story needed more characters too. Like I give credit to them for trying a different approach to the story mode, having it be a lot more linear. But there's just so many characters that you could throw in. You only had 4. No lineage, right? Although, I love how some people were theorizing that there's this one content creator, Tactical Bacon Productions. He does a lot of like content about PS2 era PlayStation games. Like he does a lot. He does a lot of Twisted Metal content. And oops, somebody's off. P7. There we go. Like I said, just keep yourself safe, and the positions will come. That being said, is that my first overtake? I've been in P8 the entire race so far. Uh-oh. Whoa, that little bit of snap weight transfer. I love how, but anyway, back to Twisted Metal. I love how one theory that people had, possibly for potential DLC, was adding Kratos. I feel like Kratos, if you suspend your disbelief about him being in a modern setting, I think he could fit. I think he can fit well in Twisted Metal, especially in the if we go with the more gorier, more darker route. Although I prefer the more cartoony-ish style of Twisted Metal. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate 2012 in Black, but Head On is probably my favorite Twisted Metal game out of the whole series. And then Twisted Metal 2 was a close second. Well, Twisted Metal 2 was my first one, so you never forget your first. Heck, I even liked Small Brawl as a kid. For what that was worth. Oops, my timers are ringing. So sorry if Stream Elements is flooding the chat. Alright, so let's take stock of where we are in the race right now. So we are 7 laps in. I tell you what, better be safe than sorry. I'm gonna pit lap 9. End of lap 9. So we're 9 seconds ahead of the guy in 8th. We are 5 seconds behind. Let's just hammer out these laps on the mediums. We seem to be getting some good pace with them. Not only that, as we get further along into the race, as the car gets lighter, the tire wear will become more manageable. I'm gonna have to start braking a little bit harder, a little bit more extended, let the car coast a bit, just to make sure that we can nurse these. It will mean slower times overall, but I would rather suffer now and then let the softs manage themselves later. Because the Toyota is a little bit dodgy on tire management. Not unlike the Nissan I had earlier. Well, it's a bit more balanced. But because the Nissan is an FR car. End of lap 8. So the softs seem, for most of these guys, they seem to be lasting only 8 laps. Uh-oh. Alright. So let's see if we can prevent the undercut. I am going to I'm gonna box now. Push, 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 push. Because remember, we are gonna be in ignore that bot message. I am going, when I box, I am also gonna ban. I do not want your services. I really should have, I feel like I gotta appoint somebody as, like, a mod. I gotta give mod duties to some of my recurring friends and viewers. Because, like, I have a small channel. I do all the moderation myself. But when I do races like this, it can be a little bit tricky. No worries, no worries. I'll ban the guy. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do the banning. Oh no, 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 no. Yikes. Okay, stewards, what do you got for me? Are we okay? I don't know how I got away with that, but I did. Alright. Go for the softs. No need to fuel. Ban. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Sorry about that. At the end of the race, I will give you your thingamabobber. I will give you mod duties. Alright, here we go. Fortunately, I didn't prevent the undercut, so I'm down to P8. However, I do have quicker tires than the guys ahead of me, and there are 4 people that are still due to pit. Oh, my tires are still cold. Yeah, the tires are still cold and kind of struggling for grip here. Not to worry. By the end of the lap, they should be fine. Alright, most wanted, the leader, he's going in. Now again, we have to swap tires because if you don't, you are subject to a 1-minute penalty. And I actually have won races due to that 1-minute penalty. And it can be very devastating. Alright, so Crossfader's going in. Have I got the undercut on him? Looks like it, yep. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now it's time to push. 5 seconds to the guy ahead. So, yeah, when it comes to moderation, I just saw that big wall of text, and I'm just like, this is either a guy that is very particular about my driving, or a bot. And, yeah, it was the latter. But please, do not engage with those types of services. No matter how legit they sound, even if they are legit, don't do it. Never do paid schemes for engagement. You are asking for trouble. There we go. Nice and easy. I don't think we're going to overtake Blaze in the pits. Alright. Well, we're catching up again on the Canadian driver. Alright, come on. Let's keep it up. Blaze just made it out ahead. So Sticky could be fighting him. And of course, if they're fighting, they're going to be slowing down because they're going to be jockeying for position, which is okay with me. That helps me reel them in. Lose me some momentum. I kind of coasted a little bit too long. Wasn't really that heavy on the brakes. Go. Picking up steam. 3.6. Staying focused. Gotta stay focused. There we go. Now we're starting to take this properly. Now we're getting somewhere. Seconds. Reeling him in. The thing is, CMB isn't exactly going away. They're keeping pace. We're not exactly losing them, but we're not falling. We're not falling prey either. Gotta find some way to get out. A little bit of excess wheel spin. Use the camber. Uh-oh! Blaze is gone! And look where we are! P6. And we're not going to have to worry about Blaze too much because not only is he going to be carrying damage throughout this whole section, he's going to have to serve a 1.5 second penalty. So we're in good position so far. He's not going to be an immediate threat. He could still come at us. Alright, the guy ahead is in a Peugeot. So, Front wheel drive. Let's see how it fares against the Toyota. Of course, the Peugeot is much more powerful in Group 4. Used to be a meta car once upon a time. Which sounds really, really weird. You have your Mercedes, you have your McLarens, you have your Ferraris, you have your Nissans, all outstanding marks and machines. But nope, Peugeot power was the meta once upon a time. We briefly had those days again in GT7 a couple weeks ago. But this balance patch, this most recent one in April, in late March, kind of ruined that momentum. Now it's a bit of a Mazda fest, just like it was at launch. To think that the Mazda Atenza was the meta car once upon a time. Now it is again. Stay in second gear, I feel. Stay with him. Look at that. Slowly but surely, we've been closing this gap. I mean, P6 is nice, but if we can get top 5, I'll be even more satisfied. But I have to start worrying about the, but I have to keep an eye on the tire wear. Yeah, I need to lift off the throttle slightly just to make sure I don't understeer off. We're right up on him. It's only a second. I don't know how his tires are handling, but I'm coming for you. Come here, you. Under a second. Come on. Also, we're maintaining a gap on Blaze, too. Also, I think P4 is not too far away. I just saw him in the distance. Here we go. This section seems to be where I make up the majority of my time on him. Oh, he's braking! No wonder! You don't supposed to brake there. You can take it flat out. Alright, I wasn't sure which line he was going to take, so I wasn't really looking for a move here. Alright, let's go, let's go. We got the inside line. Leave him space on the outside. Oh, I gotta back off. I don't want a repeat of what happened last race. But that evasive action has cost me half a second on the guy behind. Took a little bit of dirt there. Stay with him. He's trying to break the toe. too bad. Again, too far. Too far to be thinking about a move. Let's try this again. I gotta be a bit more brave here. I hate how he's braking. You don't brake there. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Uh-oh. Hopefully stewards don't be mad at me for that. Come on. No! No! Yikes. Man. Unfortunate. Oh, so good. The race was so good. Alright. On the bright side, I am safe in P9. Oh, man. I had it. I had a good result. Drat. Unlucky. Very unlucky. I had a P6 too. Fortunately, I'm too far away from Crossfader to steal P8. But, oh well. We have one more chance. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Man. So disappointed. Let me just get my let me get my Genshin stuff. There we go. Couple books. EXP books. Oh, man. All right. P9.